Okay, I hope the audio is good because I had some problems with it. So let me know in the chat before we do anything else if everything is okay, if the audio is good, if the video is good. And other than that, hi, welcome to our Sunday night live stream because we did it on Friday. Now it's on Sunday. I already started talking to some people in the chat.
Yeah, I see that. There are a lot of people already. Yeah. Hi, guys. I know a lot of you are in the US, so it's like noon or something. At least on the West Coast.
Yeah. So compared to last week, I'm feeling so much better. I was feeling so bad last time.
Yeah, I've been sick all
I still
week.
have some remnants, like my nose is still a little bit like stuffy, and my throat still has like some weird gargles going on from time to time. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I've been working a full week, 6 days this time at Amazon, and it was okay. The morning shift is actually much better. Downside is that next week, actually tomorrow, I start the evening shift, so that means from 2 to 11, and I'm not excited about that because the bus schedule doesn't align that well, so that's going to be fun.
A lot of running for you.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel that's pretty good. I can walk, I can just do stuff without feeling too painful, so I think I figured out the perfect balance of what I should and shouldn't do. Other than that, I thought about putting it in the vlog. I don't think we did. But if you guys have any questions about Amazon and how things work, at least in Germany where I work, ask in the chat the questions that you want to be have answered. Otherwise, I just randomly start talking a little bit about it because there's a lot of very interesting stuff that goes on there, how things work. And I think I can say most of the things because it's not that much of a secret other than the actual inner workings, which I will not have to work with.
That is awesome, Jay. Thank you. There are a lot of people who actually wanted to send us stuff. So if
I'm not sure if they will show up in the chat,
description.
but we have some viewers from the Netherlands who sent something in our German PO box. It hasn't shown up yet, but it's probably because it's a weekend, so that might be that they simply just don't push the notification out.
No, I think they didn't put it in the... I think it arrived at the post office, but it was not put in the box yet.
So as soon as we have that, I think we'll just save up those packages for next week.
Yeah.
Live stream, and we'll just open some packages on the stream.
That would be awesome. Plus, we already got a card from Simon, so...
Yeah.
Thank you. I know Kat wants to send something from Florida.
Yep. So that's really cool.
Yeah. And Jay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if you guys want to send us Christmas cards or something.
We don't have the luxury yet of having a whole bunch of cards available like we used to have in the US because all of those I took out of the writing desk that the typewriter was on, and I had to store those. So
I miss our typewriter setup.
Yeah, it's gonna be less fancy for a while, but we'll make it work. We'll always, if you send a card and you put a little envelope with a stamp on there that is enough to send back, then we'll make sure to always write back and.
Jay just said, "Don't worry, I haven't gone as mad as I normally do." Why not? We love Gracie. No, I'm just kidding. We are happy with everything we get. We haven't gotten a Christmas tree yet. I'm not sure if we will.
I don't know. I want a Christmas tree, but the only reason why I haven't is because everything has been just a little bit overwhelming with the stuff that we need to catch up with. Yeah. Just inside our own little private life part of it. And a Christmas tree does not really help with...
Yeah, you want a big one. I
want a proper tree, not a bitch tree.
Yeah. The thing is, my mom... I think it was my mom. My dad would have probably not cared if it was a small or big tree. But my mom always wanted a big tree. So it was always taller than the ceiling. So they always had to cut the top bit. It just needed a big... Certainly we always had the biggest trees.
I guess it has kind of reflected so far what we've done.
Yeah.
When I was in the US. The 2 times, right? We went
one... I think I didn't have a Christmas tree when you were in there.
No, because you came to Europe in between.
Yeah, that's true.
Why.
So I wouldn't mind to have one over there, a smaller one. I'm okay with that.
We'll see.
And Dory actually sent me fabrics with a Christmas tree on there, which I need to finish.
I can show that. Let's see. Just have to take my iPad out really quick.
Oh, you want to try that?
Yeah, it works. It works.
All right.
It's worked in the US and I've tested it the other day. So.
It's a good thing. Okay, is it cold in Germany?
Not really.
No.
It's cold.
Well, it is not summer. Well, yeah, you can see it there.
Okay, so the only thing you have to do is click on there. And then after that, you basically click back. And then this is to activate it, okay?
All right, you go and...
Oh, that's my butt.
Yeah, that was yours, but so
Alright.
let me sit in the middle. So it's similar to New York when you're watching Casey because are you there?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Okay. Okay, that is the Christmas tree. See, it looks like a Christmas tree. It actually has a stand underneath. I just need to figure out how to put it on the wall. Dory actually used a rod and hung it up somehow. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe we can have it on the stand. Just on that clothing stand.
I guess.
See, that's the setup, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
it's
so
similar to what we
weird.
have in the US, actually.
Hi.
The only difference is that right now we don't have a microphone in front of us because I don't have a stand yet for that.
It's interesting, the delay.
Puss.
Point at me. All right, I start drinking.
That's a small delay, I know.
That's hilarious. It's like watching yourself. Sorry.
Okay. Cass is completely passed out over here.
So, I guess...
You need to continue talking to me because they will not hear me.
Oh, sorry, I clicked away. You want me to go back?
Yeah.
All right, Oh, 1 second. All right, that's Finn. Finn is completely passed out. Oh, you can show them the setup in the bedroom. Hey, Finn. Yeah, it is a mess right now, but we finally started sorting out everything. So we both have like possibilities to hang up things. So I was basically living out of 2 suitcases and most of the stuff was on the floor. So that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
All right, he's back. So let's do this. Go back. Yeah, for finishing the temperatures, I was watching Casey and it's like in the 60s in New York, and I would say it's similar here. It's probably like 12, 13 degrees Celsius. I can't really transfer that, but similar to New York, I would say.
In the 60s.
We definitely don't have weather right now that's, would say, white Christmas, which is cool with me because I'm so over like the Midwest winter.
Also because I have to be outside walking a lot in order to get to work and home, so...
Oh, that road would be a bitch.
No, it is cold. Don't get me wrong.
No,
It is cold in the morning that I'm like, oh, I wish it was warmer, but...
Yeah, but the
Other
thing
than
is,
that-
you don't have to wear a hat or a scarf necessarily, so
Yeah.
it's all good. Let's see, how is Amazon work? Michael asks.
Yeah, that's very general. Be more specific. Amazon works.
Yeah.
Like, ask something very specific, because that makes it a little bit easy to narrow down. Otherwise...
Oh, bloody wet in Ireland, floods everywhere. We had a couple of days, like 4 days in a row, where we had like the huge ass storm.
Yeah, and I was standing outside for every single one of them at the bus stop.
It was terrible.
It sucked so
It's
much.
it's -2-ish. Okay.
Okay. I
So-
think it drops to like 7 degrees sometimes. In
Yeah.
the morning it's like 7 to 8 degrees, and maybe
But
at
I'm
night.
seriously,
9
I'm
something.
very grateful we don't have snow this here. I'm not saying we won't, but if we want snow, we can just drive a bit further south, and there's the Black Forest. So,
Yeah.
or go to Munich and visit Dory. They
Yeah.
will have snow at some point.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just happy that the setup works.
Oh.
As you guys could see, there's now a screen in front of us that has a chat on there and the video running. So it's connected to the MacBook, and for some reason the MacBook is still handling it. It was running at like 90% CPU usage. It dropped to 68, so that's good. Let's keep it like that.
So, and you bought a drone like Mike, and you're flying it today. Drone is a thing. Years ago we wanted a drone, but it's also
Yeah.
getting more like restrictive.
I think in the US they now started to require registration.
No, that was Europe.
Is it Europe? No, I think the US also has started. Like,
Yeah,
per
it was
state,
on the radio, and
some
in Germany
states-
you actually need a license for it now.
I think you do. I mean, the small drones, I don't really see a problem with that. But yeah, the bigger ones, like the Phantom from DJI is like one of those like in between ones that I'm like, you should probably register it. Not even for it to be registered, but just in case something happens, you can be held accountable for it, or at least the owner can be.
Yeah, I think Amazon is pushing the drone project forward, but
Yeah. Oh, they're doing test environments now. They
Yeah,
have like
but-
have you seen the video?
no, I listened to it when you were
Okay, so
watching
there's
it.
a new. I can actually look it up. I can show you guys. I will show you and.
Yeah.
Um,
Michael, what do you mean? when you say what does Amazon do?
It's once again really freaking broad. They send packaging out for items. That's what they do. It's basically just shipping. Let's see. Okay.
Is it Chemo and Shadow? Hi.
I think it is. Okay. Google.
So 18 people watching, guys. Write comments so we know who's there, and maybe also tell us where you're from. I know most of you, we know where you're from, or at least like America or Europe, or just let us know what time it is there, so we can kind of get an idea if it's like good that we do it right now, or
so
if we should wait a tiny bit.
The next thing I want to hook up is one of the Windows laptops and see if it works. If I can like share the desktop.
Okay.
So right now. It's too bad I can't do screen share on this, but this is the new drone.
Is that the Amazon drone?
Yeah, so basically it now can hover up and then it flies like a regular plane. Like that, yeah.
Guys, look, I made it happen, screen share. Good old manual screen share.
I'm going to test that next, because it used to work with the MacBook and the iMac fairly flawlessly, and it works with the iPad the same way. The only downside to the iPad, it works as a camera more than anything, so. But yeah, the drone now... It basically does the same thing that regular drones do. They go up and down in hover mode, but then it basically transforms into like an airplane.
All right.
It doesn't go high, but it goes apparently much smoother and faster, and it can hold like a heavier payload. So that's interesting.
Okay, Michael is in Texas. It's 10:11, and Andy is in Michigan, East Coast. Chemo's in Pennsylvania, I assume. That's East Coast too. Who else? Derek is obviously in Ireland, so it should be... Are you -1? So it should be something like 5:12 there.
Wow, we're getting more international audience now with someone from Israel.
Oh, Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi.
And someone from Dutchland.
Yeah.
Someone from the UK, from Denmark. So that's cool. WV is...
Not Wyoming. Not Washington.
That's the only... I mean, we have a Wheeling in Ohio, but...
There's a Wheeling in Britain.
Yeah, but it's 12, so it's US.
It's 12:13, that's East Coast. So which state with a W is on the East Coast?
That's the only thing. I've never seen a WV license
I only know
plate.
Wyoming...
Oh my god, I have Google in front of me, but I refuse to look it up.
We'll figure it out.
I refuse to look it up. You can make sounds, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We've established that, though.
It's none in the... It's none up there, because those are New England. No. It's none on the East Coast directly. It's none in the South. It must be something in the middle. There is nothing. What is it?
I think they're getting to the point now that they can... because I can see I can see it in the chat, but I think they're going to come now very soon.
Hello from the Pacific Northwest. Washington.
Yeah.
Oregon?
I don't know.
I think Washington.
Okay.
And Sweden. Hi, Roland.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
This is awesome. And Belgium's Stefan? Or how would you pronounce Stefan?
What? Which one? Oh, yeah, that's Stefan.
Okay.
Because it's Steph.
Hey, Denmark! Guys, we have people from different...
West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I should have known that. I've not been to that state yet.
No, me neither.
So I wouldn't know.
Virginia,
I've never seen
West Virginia, obviously. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What was it? We had the same problem with another shorting that we thought was like...
I don't know.
I was on the other side.
Well, there's North and South Dakota. There's North and South Carolina. There is... That's the only thing. I think it's Virginia and West Virginia, right? So you don't have an east and west. Normally it's south and north and south.
Technically you do.
No, it's Virginia.
No, you have like that part is called like east and the other side southwest.
Whatever.
No, not good.
Oh, Sydney, Australia. Good 4:13. You should be in bed.
Yeah, what are you doing up?
Why are you working?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Look at Aston.
You're on time for Amazon.
Oh, Aston is in France. Holy shit, guys. We have really international people. It's like we
Yeah.
don't have many people, but most of you are in a different like time zone or state or
I
a
like
country. That's awesome. I love that. Do you guys have any questions for us? It also could be about Germany, about whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of people are like, when are you going back to the US?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as possible. That would be nice. But the only option we have right now is seriously if I get a job, because Jurre doesn't have the qualifications for a work visa. So unless he gets really famous for something,
Yeah.
bitch slapping. I don't know.
Here, this is weird. I
Oh,
should have.
Scotland! Holy shit.
West Virginia is between Ohio and Pennsylvania? I should have known that.
No.
That's not.
No. Ohio, Pennsylvania. Where's
Yeah.
West Virginia?
I'm Googling now.
Okay.
I'm giving up on
Because
Googling.
we drove from Ohio to New York. We drove Ohio, Pennsylvania. There was no West Virginia. But I think if you're driving like Cleveland, Cincy, towards east maybe.
Okay.
Maps.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I wanna.
Oh,
open it
Luke
up.
actually made me like point out which state it is, so I had the map and had to
Oh,
point
yeah.
out which state they are.
Oh,
I was really good actually.
I've done.
I'm not good with the capitals because I have
No,
clue.
that's something else. But
I don't know those how are they called, the nursing rhymes and stuff.
I don't know.
What time is it in Germany? It is
Holy crap,
6:16
yeah, it's-
in the evening.
Well, okay, it's a technicality of it being in between.
No,
it's like a
yeah.
tiny stretch of
Yeah, that. Yeah.
state line.
Can you?
Yeah, that makes sense why I know Wheeling, because that's literally the direction. If you go drive Columbus, like Wheeling is all over the 270 ring around it.
Oh yeah, we've actually driven through Wheeling.
Yeah, okay, so I've been to that state. That counts, right?
No, we
Even
have not. It ends here. Wait, I think is it?
No, it's like Wheeling is on the border.
Yeah, but is the 70 in West Virginia or
Mhm.
in Ohio? I think the state line goes here. Can we change it from that view to the other?
I can try. Don't know how.
I don't know either.
I have not tried this yet.
What's your favorite food in Germany? Well, depends. If you're talking about German food, I'd say Spätzle. The thing is, if you actually eat meat, there are a lot of really delicious things like roasts and stuff, like Sauerbraten,
Nope.
where you
No,
have like
sorry.
really rich gravy, really tasty stuff like that, or anything else. And Spätzle are basically homemade type of noodles, but they don't look like pasta. They could be a bit longer or just like little buttons. They're so freaking delicious. Holy shit. Besides that, I love raclette, but that's technically Swiss.
Yeah.
We still have the argument. You guys adapted it and made it into something else.
We call
Gourmet.
it. Yeah, we call it gourmet.
Yeah.
Or the term gourmetten.
Hi there, Canada. We're in Canada because
And-
we have a couple of people
That
from
was
Canada.
like last time we were arguing it on the stream, I think, and like half an hour later.
Chemo.
No. Oh, we were.
We know your channel is Chemo in Shadow 1224.
Yeah, it even says it in the chat. No, Dory was here when we started talking about it, and I was like, again, after was it like 2 or 3 years of me already saying like, yeah, we call it differently, because I'd never known the word raclette being a thing.
Yeah.
I just googled the word, like googled raclette gourmetten, and like in the Dutch google.nl, and it showed up like massive results, and the first thing was like, yeah, it's a Dutch tradition, it's called gourmetten. And like even the ingredients, things that my family like puts on there, it's a very common thing apparently. So
Yeah, but
I'm not weird. I'm normal,
You're normal, but I think the
average.
no,
at best.
seriously, I think the Dutch people went skiing in Switzerland
Oh,
and
absolutely.
took that and adapted it to whatever your
Oh,
your
yeah.
little pancakes called
Puffages. No, I think they're
Puffages.
called hotcakes.
hotcakes.
Yeah, I can Google that. I swear. I don't know why. I was watching a YouTube video and someone was saying it sells like hotcakes, and they were then saying, "Oh, I think it was the no from Rooster Teeth. They were talking about hotcakes.
Okay.
That they should change the word hotcakes because it's not the same
Can
thing.
you not?
Very popular thing in the Netherlands.
Did you vlog today?
I did.
Guys, I doubt we vlogged today, but if we did, this is part 2 we just wanted to show you the chat. There we are. And there's
Brand
the
new
chat
setup
for you
with a screen, by the
guys.
way.
Oh yeah, that's a big screen. I completely forgot.
Yep.
And we just asked where you guys are from, and it's ridiculous. We have so many different countries from Denmark, France, Sweden. What else in Europe? Belgium, Netherlands,
Australia,
Ireland.
Sweden, Denmark.
Australia is not in Europe.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't even listening.
Okay, we have people from Canada. Couple of different time zones in the US. So what do we have? Texas, West Virginia. We figured out that WV is West Virginia. And we also figured out that West Virginia actually borders Ohio.
We didn't know that.
We did not know that because we always took like the upper road to Pennsylvania. Yeah.
I'm just getting hungry from looking at the pancakes.
The pancakes?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry from pancakes.
So guys, if you want to join Nerdish Live, we will be doing it on Sundays since that's the day off from Jurre. And if you have questions, just hashtag Nerdish Live in the comments below with questions, and I hope we can address them next Sunday. And we will open presents because apparently there are a couple of packages on the way. And the link to our PO box, and okay, it's a bit complicated. We have a PO box for parcels and one for letters, so just make sure you pick the right one. And thank you. Now the cool thing about the PO box is actually we can access it at any time. You have a card and you get it's for security reasons. They actually
a little bit different than the US
No, but it's cool because they are outside of the post office, and the post office actually has nothing to do with it. It's DHL that puts the parcels in there.
That explains it.
And every time they put it in there, you get a message, and they generate a code which they send over text messages. So when you go there, put in your card, you type in your TAN, and then it opens the...
We need to do something with the American PO box, by the way, before tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow is we need to extend it.
Oh, I thought 31st.
No, I don't think. I
Yeah,
think Luke
Luke
sent us an
said
email.
that.
Well, at least I think Luke sent us an email the other day.
Yeah. All right.
Luke is looking after our US PO box because we have our American mail forwarded to that because we still need to receive mail. And as soon as that's solved, we forward that to our new PO box. And the only difference with the US one is that in the US, our PO box is like a mailbox slot where mainly mail stays in there. And they give us the packaging stuff. Hey, bad kitty. They give us the packages after we picked like a little note. And it's not. Well, it is 6:23 right now, so it's Central European time.
Or normal European standard
Yeah.
time.
It's that not amused face. He was passed out of the bed.
I know, you showed him.
And I cut their nails today. So it's also funny because I'm not sure we were talking I think we were talking on the vlog about that earlier. So I know we vlogged. Their paw nails on the back paws are no longer as sharp as they used to be in the US because we don't have any carpet where they can race on.
Yeah.
So their nails don't get sharp from like their horse racing that they do.
Wait,
it's just their claws.
It's not raining outside, right?
No, it's wind.
Do you want to go to the Christmas market?
Kind of want to do that.
Maybe check the vlog.
Yeah.
I'm a day behind right now with editing, but it should be up in 2 days.
Yep.
Maybe we're going.
Yeah, I like that. I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool. I think I've only been here just after the Christmas market was.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that.
Look at the rattle. Here. There we go. 8 rattles.
Kimo asks that how do you live stream? Well, first of all, you need to have the option in your YouTube account, and then second of all, we have a fancy setup, but you don't really need that. You can just use Google Hangout with a webcam and like any microphone that's decent enough to stream on.
I mean, technically, you can just, if you have, for example, a MacBook or something, you can just use that.
I think
there's
most,
an inbuilt mic. And
most modern laptops now have like a microphone and a
the
decent
main issue
webcam.
is live streaming. One, you have to have the right connection, obviously.
Oh yeah.
If your internet is too slow, it's gonna be.
You need to have a minimum of for upload in order to have like a consistent, decent stream if you live in a house.
Finn is pissed. He wants to leave.
Because your connection, what you pay for, is never really what you get. And download, it doesn't really matter, but we go usually for a minimum of 30 because we just want to download fast enough.
Oh,
and you notice the
and
difference.
It really depends also if you, for example, do the YouTube HD, the 720. We are not streaming in full HD, right?
No, because the MacBook, the machines that we're currently running on cannot handle processing 1080p.
Yeah.
But that's also because we're using like a very weird setup that it works for some reason, and I don't know how it like has worked so far because it just does. It can just break at any moment.
That's how Finn feels. Are you still talking to Snowdax and Pressicor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, not over Skype or anything, but we're texting on Facebook. And
I
so.
talk to Jess all the time. Things you don't know.
Skype?
No, as in like Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I haven't. I usually.
Hey, psst.
I tweet
Finn.
Brittany more than anything.
Psst. No.
I don't know what he's up to.
Sorry.
He's probably up to something. He's gonna run up as soon as he doesn't see us. But yeah, we talk to them all the time. I wish I would be a little bit more, but yeah, that's just how things were. What was I saying?
What's totally cute is Cass. He's lying next to us in my spirit hood.
Oh yeah. What is better? Oh, Jay says in the chat, what is better, pet care in the US or in Germany? It's the same. It's more expensive, I think, in the US.
It is more expensive if you're buying the right food, which we did.
Oh yeah, you just go for all out pet care. Like I thought more about the vet. Like I thought more like the.
Oh, the vet doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't know. Seem capable in
think
the US. I know the German ones are good. So
from what you have said to me, and I mean I trust that they're not getting shitty food, but knowing us, we would never do that. There's more good quality available here in Europe because we have far more strict restrictions on that.
Yeah, but the thing is to find the right ones because in Europe they are, at least in Germany, they're required to put everything on there.
Yeah.
But they automatically, the byproducts, they list them on there too.
Yep.
But I'm not sure how much and what.
Yeah.
So, for example, Whiskas in Germany, it's probably similar to the US one, but it has a lot of sugar. That's what Dory told me. So, I'm not buying Whiskas here either. But when I was a kid, there were so many ads and stuff for Whiskas, and you're like, okay, that must be good, right?
If I didn't have you, I would probably have just bought the mainstream brand because I would have not known any better.
And right now we are getting the one from Aldi, and I'm not sure if, whatever. But then again, my mom, actually, when we came here, gave me how is it called?
Like an assortment of, test products.
Yeah, but
Test
they were
baggies.
testing stuff, and apparently the one from our not local, but the supermarket brand apparently is pretty good. So
Yeah,
I'll have to figure it out. When I have some time in the car, I'll look at the ingredients.
Good, I guess.
I also know that Cass is losing a lot of fur, which could be either because it's
That's
winter.
what I was trying to think about too. He loses so much more fur than he did before.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Might
last year he was still a baby, so he was growing. So normally they shed in winter. It's just normal, and then towards summer, it's just normal. True. So I'm not sure if it's actually the food or if it's seasonal.
Yeah. Actua says in the chat, any plans for epic German fireworks? I don't care that much about fireworks myself because if I want to see money blowing up, I would just pay taxes. Because
you are paying taxes.
The government blows it up for me.
Yeah.
I am paying taxes now. Well,
the thing is, for those who have no idea about how the whole fireworks thing in Germany works, I'm not sure.
There's 1 or 2 days that you're allowed to
buy
it, and then one
and only one day where you're actually allowed to.
That doesn't stop anyone from doing it. I think usually it's a week before, and a couple of days you will just randomly hear stuff blow up still. But yeah, it's mainly the younger generation and my age still, between 24.
Now he called me old.
No, up to 25, 26, you will see the teens and young adults roam the streets.
The thing is, not everything is allowed in Germany, so a lot of people from this region actually just cross the border to France and get stuff there. We did that in the past. For example, there's something which we call Starenschreck. It's basically if you're in a vineyard,
Yeah.
right? And there are birds picking on the grapes and stuff. They shoot. They don't shoot the birds, but they shoot guns, and from the sound they fly away.
Okay.
And those things you actually can buy there, and we did that in the past, and you can do fun stuff with that, but it's not allowed in Germany.
But
I didn't buy it. I'm not guilty.
Something I would like to do is to go back to Michaelsberg.
Go back where?
Michaelsberg,
Michaelsberg?
where I proposed to you.
Oh.
Because now I know that there's a lot of cool fireworks.
Oh, I don't want to go there on New Year's.
We've been there on New Year's last time.
Yeah, exactly my point.
That was
There's
fun.
no parking, and
We parked, it was fine.
Yeah, but you can't barely get away
okay.
from there.
That's fine. We got away from it. We're here.
Yeah,
Complaining,
eventually.
complainers. No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, maybe we should do some time-lapsing. That would be fun.
Yeah, I would like to do something. I liked it there, so it was cool.
Okay. You two looking forward to the new Star Wars movie? I am.
Kind of.
Because
I'm
of
not really-
cosplay, obviously.
honestly, I'm not a Star Wars fan per se, but because here's the thing, I didn't hate the
1, 2, 3?
the prequels.
No, me neither.
Or what basically the what then was the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
But watching clips back now, I'm like, holy crap, it is bad. But also because it's an older set of movies now, so like all the CGI just looks really terrible sometimes. And yeah, don't get me started on Jar Jar Binks, because that's terrible.
There,
but
I
other
did
than
it.
yeah, what I've seen so far looks very promising, and I would like to see it at the movie if we can. Yeah.
That depends on when you're off, because I know it in the next 2 weeks it will be on
Karbitschieten.
in the evening.
That's what
What?
someone in Everall is saying. I lived in the Netherlands, and there was the same thing. They also had cannons in the daytime that would make loud bangs. Basically, those are like really big milk jugs of metal. They would fill up with like I'm not sure if it's pressurized or with the gas, and they would basically put the lid on there, on the front, and then do the thing. And they would either hit it with like a hot bowl or something that was on fire. It was hot enough to when they hit it, it would like boom, and it's loud. It's basically like the farmer, like people do that a lot, like in the farmland areas. It's kind of fun. And I've definitely heard about friends getting hurt because of that, because they're idiots, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we could go to the Elsa's maybe. I mean, you have to work in the afternoon, but if we go in the morning, we could go to
Yeah, maybe.
get some baguette and stuff. And
Wait, before the Tower of Pussies falls down. One sec. There we go.
what's your plan for New Year's Eve? We haven't talked about that yet.
I am off, I think, so, because I have the morning shift that week
Yep.
again. So, I don't know. Try to stay awake up to 12. I don't know, because I work like 8 hours before that, and I've been super tired.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he's up to. I think he's looking at the lights because it's very bright.
Finn, you're aware that you're like 2 meters away from that.
I know.
He's like, I don't care. I can jump. He's a tiger sometimes. No, it's the same. My mom keeps asking about Christmas, and I'm like, Mom, I'm not thinking that far yet. And
No, I like not make plans for those things. I'm
well,
terrible.
enjoy your food,
Yeah.
Avril. Idiots and explosives never mix well. That
Actually,
is
they do
true.
perfectly. That's the problem.
Well, Darwin does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Idiots and explosives mix really, really well.
Yes.
We should come up with topics again beforehand because it makes it a little bit easier to fill.
Look, he's licking his tail.
Yeah, idiot.
Rattle.
I opened my iPad and I'm looking at waffles again, and now I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
We should do waffles. If my mom wouldn't have pissed me off just now, we could.
Yeah.
I'm doing this, guys.
Oh yeah, she's making chain link.
Chainmail.
Chainmail. Sorry.
I actually have a couple of bigger
Bits.
pieces now.
And no, she did not get that in that like that. That's basically there's like a bag of like
here.
the separate rings.
Here.
Yeah.
I have to tape my hands up, but I only have how's it called? Band-aids right now. I
Yeah.
need to get tape. I actually see that. I'm getting blisters here and
You know,
here.
you have percussion injuries because those are the same kind of spots where
Of
you would
course,
have.
it's holding.
Yeah.
But the only good thing is I put them on early enough so I'm not getting blisters here, but
Yeah.
up here, this sucks.
Uh-huh.
Reminds me.
So
We have
I
to get
see
more.
Michael asking in the chat now multiple times about Five Nights at Freddy's.
I have no idea what that is.
No?
Mm-mm.
I do, and we don't do gaming videos yet. But
Jurre doesn't see it like this, that I'm a gamer. I'm actually a gamer, but I don't have time.
yeah, you're a gamer with a very specific
That's not
thing.
true.
Yeah, you are.
Just because I... Never mind.
Okay. But other than that, I would like to play some games, but not Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't join the parade of... Because it's one of those games that gets, like, beaten to death for content that isn't often even funny or interesting.
I
It's
don't like
like a-
games where I have to use
it's-
all my fingers.
It's... Oh, wow. So basically you just need, like... You basically are a mobile gamer. Like
No!
two button things.
No, I do more like adventure games, roleplay type of
So
games,
even
stuff
worse,
like that.
one click.
Oh, shut up. Still gaming,
love
you
it.
ass.
That was interesting. But we're trying to, as soon as we have the option to go back to the US, we already have plans to build a streaming machine, like an actual PC that's meant for heavier loads, for rendering and that kind of stuff, that can handle some better things. I already have some ideas on how to make it work, because we need like a multi-system setup to stream stuff and also have like, as it is now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I like it. What was it? Ekka asks Sarah, what kind of games do you like? Other than Monkey Island.
You're an ass.
Because I had to play Portal once, and that was a complete disaster. And the
I
excuse
just have to get
you
used
gave
to
you
it.
gave the excuse, I need mouse and keyboard for this because I don't know how the pokey sticks work.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're not used to a controller. I grew up with games on the PC. I'm sorry.
Does that mean I have better like motor skills than you?
No, that's just like you grew up with those stupid
I
controllers.
think I
I've
have
never
better
used
motor
controllers. I even have problems here just switching between the
Yeah.
programs. It's
I
just
think-
like it's not
I
logic.
think you
I'm
would
just giving you an example. So
Okay.
if you're Netflix, for example, you can skip with a how's it called? On
Yeah.
the left side?
Yeah, make which one? The knobs or the two triggers?
No, not the triggers. The other one,
You mean the D-pad?
the buttons.
The D-pad.
I don't know how they're called. How should I know?
The one that's on this side.
Yes.
That's
No,
called the
no,
D-pad.
no, not that.
Okay, let's grab the controller, and you can show us where it hurt you. Where did it touch you? Here. Which button?
Here.
Yeah, that's the D-pad.
Okay. You scroll
Directional
forward here.
buttons. D-pad.
If you're in YouTube, you scroll forward with this. It's really dumb. It's
No, it
not
makes sense.
usable.
Yeah, it does.
No.
You can use
Why
this
is it one time on there and one time on there?
because this is 10 seconds. It's like for more.
No. In some programs, it only works on that, and it
Yeah.
makes no sense. Why is it not always the same thing?
Because it's not made by the same developers.
I give a fuck.
Most of the FPS games, like that means first-person shooter.
I know that, you
Yeah,
ass.
that means basically that those controls are fairly standard nowadays. I think. Oh, I want to say I think you would like the Pokemon games, but I don't think you have the patience for Pokemon games because it's like a lot of the same thing. Did someone ask in the chat? Did they patch files for merchant glitch in Europe? Yes, they did. They 100% fixed that. And yes, I used that glitch because I hated being out of ammo. I used it only for ammo because ammo is one of those things I couldn't care less about. Because that doesn't really change the gameplay at all.
Rosalind just said, I found you through Jess and I've been following you for about 18 months. I'm also following you on Facebook and Twitter. That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I've been playing Fallout nonstop.
And he switches back to...
No, I've seen that. And I've acknowledged that. That's cool.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, they patched that glitch. This is what I like. This is kind of funny about current developers. Is before they actually fix any of the major problems like frame rate issues, drops in like gameplay where you just completely crashes. They fix exploits first, and that's all.
You smell.
What? I did.
Did you just fart?
No, I did it with my mouth.
No, it smells.
I did it with my mouth.
Then the kitty's pooped.
Nope.
Finn?
My fit is up there.
No, he's sleeping. Must have been you.
I love
Oh
Pokemon.
yeah, Hearthstone. We actually played Hearthstone.
I've played every single Pokemon iteration that wasn't the 3D version. Like every single one of those. Hearthstone, we've played that in the past, but the problem is that since we stopped playing, it's almost impossible to do any fun competitive play.
My issue is my iPad doesn't really work.
I mean, you can play it on PC and stuff, but
yeah, but
it's not the same.
Hearthstone was nice because you can just lay in bed and play a bit before you sleep.
And we've played for like a solid month, and after that, it just fizzled out because it just.
Yeah, my iPad acted out.
Also that. Harvest Moon, I think you would like, but it's more. I think Harvest Moon is more like a good streaming game if you take your time with it. It's one of those games that it will suck up your time.
Oh yeah. That's my main issue. I never had the time to actually play. I know I get into it and then I'm just stuck in there. I mean, that's
Don't Starve Together is really hard.
Yeah.
I've
seen a lot because you're watching all the gameplays and stuff.
Minecraft, we actually have a PC that we can try to run the server on. At least we're trying to see if the test environment works soon. But other than that, maybe we'll put up something.
I want to play Zelda, like all of them. It's probably really boring if you start at the beginning, but...
I think Are You Dead Yet is talking about the cryolator glitch, which is completely useless to me because I leveled up my lockpicking skill so high that it's like, oh, there's a master lock. Fuck it, I just directly crank it and it's fine. No, I have like one or like a 98% chance that I just directly have it in one go without breaking my lockpicks. Like I have at least 200 hairpins still working.
Can we show cast, please?
I mean, yeah, we can. Yeah. Let's see.
Did someone say Minecraft server? Yeah, we'll work on it.
But it takes some time because I'm working nonstop now, so
you'll
makes
have
it a little
time
bit.
then.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm waiting for Story of Seasons to come out in the UK. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either.
Alright. There we go.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, wait.
There we go. Little sleepy puss. Here.
Guys, check this out. That's a spirit hood.
Yeah, that's the red panda one.
That's Jurre.
Uh-huh.
And that's Sleepy Puss number 2. Hey, Finn.
He doesn't care.
Finny. Oh. And back to sleep. Yes. 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 His eyes is open. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a stretchy kitty. Hi.
Little bunny feet.
Yep. Oh my god, you're so cute. You are so stinking cute. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Look at those paws.
Yeah.
Alright. Enough.
There we go. Okay. Get your butt back here. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any other comments? I like the fact that we now have the comments like really big on screen, by the way. Because it used to be that I was looking at my iPad or like at the MacBook that was off the side, and now it's like really big of screen. I like it. Let's see. People who owned it split. I don't know what that means. But the studio basically... Or what? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Your vid is on Facebook? Okay, we'll have to check that later, I guess. Have you guys ever scared your cats? No, because they're not assholes. And they're almost impossible to scare anyways. Because they trust us almost indefinitely, depending on what we do to them. I've not been able to scare them so far. Other than like the vacuum. That's more like, oh, I'm out of here. I don't like that thing. What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm just wondering because you're not saying anything.
No. I'm feeling a bit sick.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know what they're talking about, but I don't see anything on Facebook. No, there's nothing on Facebook. So maybe there's something else. Oh well. Let's see later.
Ellen.
Ellen says the Minecraft server has been up for ages. I know, Ellen. He basically was like the second admin support for us because we couldn't be online, of course, always. But I never had time to sort it out with JNS during the move. I don't think it's very popular now anyways. Like, is it Minecraft or the server?
I think the server.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. The thing is, like, we had like a good moment going and also a lot of free time. So that was perfect. But I don't know, maybe we should do like small like moments of videos where we can do something with. I don't know. We'll see.
Have you ever scared your cats? I think we did.
Yeah, that's what I said just now.
And
they're very hard to scare.
no, they're not, but it's mean scaring your cats. I actually, because everybody was doing the cucumber thing, I was like, okay, I'll put the cucumber behind them. But I know they won't react because
think they don't care. Yeah.
he loves cucumber.
Yeah, they play with it, but the reasoning behind it is that some like animal scientist person was like, yeah, it's like a primal thing. Like feeding area is safe, and if you do the cucumber, or if you put something foreign there, like a cucumber, they instantly scare you and blah blah blah, and that's mean. It's like, yeah, but they're cats. It's like their thing. They're very spiffy about it. Like they can like jump around. They will forget. And like you said, like I don't think they care. I really don't think they care if we would.
No, the thing is, he actually bit in the cucumber before it was completely torn, like everywhere, like bite marks and stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't use it anymore, so I'm like, okay, I might as well just put it behind you. But they were like, meh, whatever.
Derek
they
asks,
also love avocados.
Oh, sorry.
Don't know why. Every time I came home in the US and they were on the table, it was like, oh.
I remember.
And he tracked it away.
Finding one.
Yeah,
in
the
basement.
most ridiculous places, and he kicked them around.
Yeah.
I guess they smell good, and you can play with them.
Yeah. Derek asks in the chat, "What's your favorite Christmas movies?" I don't have any per se, but I know you're watching a couple of them lately. At least one of them.
Yeah, but they aren't that special. I don't know. So yeah, it is kind of also a tradition to watch Christmas movies all year long.
All year long?
No, okay. There is.
Are you watching Christmas movies like just randomly, like in July without me?
Yeah, I actually had a phase in July where I was watching Christmas movies because I felt like I need some Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, there is something in Germany which is called Drei Nüsse für Aschenbrödel, and it's basically a Cinderella story, but it was filmed in the, I think, Czech Republic. It's somewhere from the east, and it is so cute. But it is from the 60s, 70s. The costumes are okay. But they're special. It's a very special thing, and everybody loves that. Basically, it's Cinderella, and you don't have like the fairy godmother or whatever, but she has like three nuts, and depending on in which situation it is, it either turns into ball gown or whatever. So that's the magical part of it, and obviously she gets the prince at the end. But it's not a typical Christmas movie, but a typical Christmas movie for Germany because it's aired before Christmas.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I like that has to do with Christmas.
Well,
other than a Muppets movie that I've seen like a million times as a kid.
I mean, Chevy Chase was funny when we were in the 80s, but you weren't born then.
Yeah, but I know most of the movies.
I know.
Isn't Labyrinth with what's his face?
David Bowie.
Yeah, Isn't that like a Christmas type movie? Because it always shows up around the same time of year when they
By the
air
way,
it.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie in Germany because it's always aired on Christmas.
Labyrinth. I love that movie.
Yeah.
David Bowie and his bulge, best thing ever.
Everything that's like, what is it? Miracle of blah blah 34th Street or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Christmas movies when they're not crazy cheesy. There are also a lot of like romantic Christmas movies on Netflix, which I like. You probably would be like me. But yeah, there are really a couple of really cool ones. Yep. I mean, there's one a black and white one, which is a very typical American movie, I think.
Okay.
With an angel. Guys, leave it in the comments. You probably know what I mean.
Yeah,
with a guy who is on the bridge and tries to commit suicide at some point.
That does not ring a bell. Derek says in the chat, I would have thought Yoda would have said the Grinch. I actually kind of like the one with Jim Carrey. It's one of the only ones I'm like, it's okay. It's not my favorite, absolutely not, but it's okay. I like the Labyrinth. Not only because as a kid I thought it was freaking cool. Nowadays I think it's freaking cool because of all the not really tech, but like the art behind it, like the puppeteers and stuff. Yeah. I've seen I'm not sure how long, it's like an hour or 2 hour long behind the scenes about it. Mm-hmm. It's fascinating, so cool, and so that's basically like one of those movies that Jim Henson did. Mm-hmm. That is just, it doesn't matter how old the movie gets, it's magnificent.
The Land Before Time is not a typical Christmas movie here, but I remember when I was in the cinema, I was so freaking excited. Yeah, with the dinosaurs.
That's a really sad movie.
It's one of the, but it's one of the first movies I remember seeing in the cinema.
You do know that they made like 20 of them, right?
I mean the first one. I'm that old.
I've seen the first
Stone
one.
Age.
I've seen the first one when I was very young on a VHS like a million times too. It was a really sad movie. That and Brave Little Toaster.
I have no idea what that is.
No, that's a little bit more in my time as a youth. That was a really good movie too. And The Iron Giant, also really good, also very sad. But those are good movies. But those are all animated. I think that's the reason why I like animated.
Oh yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. That's how it's called. Because in German it's called differently. I can't even remember the German title, but it's a typical Christmas movie. There are so many. I mean, what I love is like when you're watching. I'm currently watching Grimm, and I'm in season 4. Season 3 had a Christmas episode, and season 4 picks up on the Christmas episode of season 3. And I love when you watch series and they actually have the Halloween episodes dedicated and the Christmas. And it's also the time when they go in the break, so you kind of have that build up, and then Christmas episode, and then it's kind of, normally you don't have a cliffhanger because it's just like
it's one of those,
Merry Christmas.
It's kind of like a standalone episode usually, like separately from the actual story, but it fits within the universe of that season. Well,
in this case, it actually because the whole story is so interlinked, it works. But Christmas episodes are normally really fun. Mm-hmm. That's why it's almost better than Christmas movies.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost an hour in. Mm-hmm. I think we should slowly wrap it up in the next 5 minutes, because then we have been streaming for an hour, and I like to keep consistency.
Hi, Rose.
It sucks, but yeah.
Willow. Oh my God, I've seen Willow only once, and it has been ages. But
does not sound familiar to me.
It's
Willow.
It's also fantasy.
I might have seen it, but I don't remember half the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Christmas movies, guys, come on. It was Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter before they switched Harry Potter to summer. And now it is
I remember that too.
Star Wars.
I went to the movie every single year.
Wait, and Katniss, obviously, which comes out in November, or came because it's done now. But it was always like Harry Potter first, then Lord of the Rings. And you had to wait for a year for the next one.
Does anyone love a recent movie non-80s? As in Christmas movie or just in general? Because I don't really love movies. I like movies.
There are a couple of really cute Christmas movies.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is my favorite, regardless.
Really
well done.
I really would need to look into Netflix, but there are a couple of good Christmas movies I've actually seen. So I probably watched all Christmas movies that were available on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Netflix Germany is different to the American one, but you can watch it in English. Yes.
They have, considering a lot of the same stuff on there. It's just that sometimes the graphics on there are in German. That's super annoying.
You can switch that, by the way.
You can? You can, the actual graphics that are on screen, subtitling? Because you have subtitles and you have baked in subtitles from when.
That's true.
When you have let's say you're watching Grim. And there's like a Chinese character saying a Chinese thing.
No.
It's subtitled in German, and that helps me nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, that was awkward for me, but because my brain just does speak both languages, I often don't realize which language is on. But I've seen it because I had to switch to Amazon Prime to finish Grimm, because there are only 3 That's another thing. I think Grimm is not on Netflix in America, but because I couldn't watch it there, and now it is on. Either they just put it on, or Germany is different. Anyways, so I have to watch it on Prime, and that's an issue because I can't load Prime here, so I have to use a proxy, which is super annoying because I pay for Prime.
Yeah, that's annoying. I think that the only downside is European, but it has like downsides to it, that the European Parliament or whatever it is trying to basically, if you have a German, let's say we would have a German account on Netflix, but we go to Spain, then they're not allowed to geo-block the German servers for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's what they're working on. But the downside is that we're not allowed to access any other country when we're done. Like, let's say the BBC iPlayer that we've watched Doctor Who on in the past. Yeah. We would not be able to do that ever again legally, I think. Something stupid like that. But let's be real, no one really cares, and we still do it anyways, because why not? But yeah, that kind of stuff.
I've actually never seen... Well... Are we talking Bretten, Nightmare Before Christmas, or are we talking the general thing? I've not seen it.
I think I've seen it, yeah.
Wait, Are We Dead Yet asks, are the German words they use in Grimm actual words, or do they make them up? Okay, here's the thing. I'm not sure if they're mentioned in the actual Brother Grimm stuff. I can tell you that much. I had issues understanding what they were saying. They say Wesen, but it's pronounced Wesen, and that means like creature. And
yeah.
So Wesen never made sense to me. Or, for example, Blutbad, which would actually be pronounced Blutbad, which means blood bath.
Yeah, that's what...
You know?
Yeah.
So I understood something, and I'm like, I have no idea what they are talking about. But bloodbath kind of makes sense with a wolf, you know? So I'm actually thinking about doing like how you would pronounce it correctly. And the thing is, there's one German... There were actually 2 German actors in there. The one guy was helping Evelyn fleeing from Switzerland, and now she's back, whatever. That's where I am right now. And he is German. I'm sure his American accent is pretty decent, or he's probably bilingual. I don't know, because the American voice sounds good to me. But his German one is definitely German. But most people who speak German in the show are not German. And to be honest, like Monroe actually does a pretty decent job pronouncing it, but most stuff, that's why I wonder, why don't they have a person there that actually helps them?
Because they don't care.
No, they do care. That's the issue. They have so many German things in there.
They don't care.
They do care, trust me.
The studio
Half
people
of the show is about German...
Yeah, maybe the producers of the show do. The writers maybe do. But the people who actually are paying for it, they don't give a shit. They don't care. Honestly, they don't care.
They care.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure they care.
Where is it shot? Do you know that?
I think they actually shoot a lot of stuff in Portland, and I think the rest in Vancouver.
Okay.
That's my
Pretty sure that I don't give a shit.
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. I've not in recent time haven't seen that anymore happening, but the amount of times that they say in a movie or in a TV series like, "Oh yeah, we're going to Dutchland now." Everyone speaks German. It's in a German city, probably even. And everything else is like, even like the things they say are freaking German, not even Dutch. Like that kind of stuff is the equivalent of that. They don't care. They really don't care. And that's happened way more often than I like to admit that happening. Even like big Hollywood movies where you would think that they have like just enough money to just have like a local person that is at least speaks Dutch. Or at least understands Dutch. Like, hey, is this close enough? Yeah, it's fine. Or they ask like someone with the German background, like, is this good enough? I guess so. Sounds German to me, but I don't care.
No, I think they actually try.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I wanted to make a video about that, just being like, hey, this is how it should be pronounced, or those could be better names for the characters or the like race they are.
Yeah.
And vulgar, I still haven't figured out what that should be in German. So, but it's funny, sometimes I'm like giggling because they use weird words and I'm like, that's so cute.
Okay.
It's awkward if you actually speak the language when there's a show like that on.
Yeah.
But there's a freaking ton of German in there.
Well, with that said, guys, we're going
Sorry.
to end the stream for today. Thank you for joining us, of course, like in the chat and everything. We'll be back next week with stuff. I think we're going to try to, or at least I'm going to try to at least like plan some topics ahead of time that even if we don't get to those topics, we at least have like something to fill time with.
Guys, I would say we do Christmas since it's the last Sunday before Christmas.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, we could do
so
some
if you have
Christmas
Christmas
stuff.
questions, leave them in the comments, leave them here in the comments, leave them under the vlogs, Twitter, Facebook, everything's on the channel, so if you have questions, feel free to ask them.
So guys,
#NerdishLive.
we'll see you next week.
Yes.
And of course you can watch the vlogs. So let's see, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. That's 1, 2, 3. And here we go. Bye-bye.